I've got to say, I love the jacket.
Oh yeah.
I'm like this fully of like what pink? I did not expect pink from you.
Well, you know, the thing is, when I broke my foot and then got hit by a bus, I was watching the show a lot. I felt like a lot of people were wearing dark colors.
Yes.
So I figured if I come back wearing a pink jacket, so if you're flipping through the channels and you see a skeleton with a skateboard with a pink jacket, it's gonna pop out really good.
I mean, the thing is that I'm very much a pink girl as well, so I'm like, I love the fact that you've come in here. So, how are you finding London so far?
I don't know. It's like when it's trips like this, I get such like in business mode. I don't explore. I'm like a hermit.
Really?
I like to like stay in the room as much as possible and focus on Sunday. It's like weird. It does not feel like a vacation. Or like I can't even go out there and like explore the town. I'm so focused. So
you've obviously got your coffee match coming up on Sunday against Jack Perry. How are you feeling going into it? You obviously are a bit of an expert at this match now. Like, do you still feel confident going in, even with like the big stakes with Jack Perry?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, it's funny too because technically Jack Perry is also undefeated in coffin matches. Do you remember when he worked Christian Cage?
Yes, I think we all remember that moment. Oh gosh, that moment was something.
Yeah.
So have you got any sort of like strategy going in, or is it just you're just gonna unabashed chaos?
Make the little boy cry a river. That's all I got.
So I figured, listen to you, I'm going to teach you some British slang. And
slang?
A bit of British slang for you.
Okay.
So I thought maybe I could teach you the word numpty. This is kind of inspired. Last year, I taught the Acclaimed the word numpty, and they've somehow managed to find a way to use it. What do you think a numpty means?
Sounds like an STD.
An STD.
That's what it sounds
like. So it's actually idiot. So it's like another word for say like someone's idiot. So you would say Jungle Boy Jack Perry is a numpty. So I thought I'd have a little bit of fun. I'm going to give you some names, and I want you to tell me whether you think they are a numpty or not. What do you think?
Go for it.
Okay, so I think we'll start off with Sting.
Not.
I like how you've done that, like so, like absolutely not.
Blasphemy if I call Sting a numpty.
Well, the thing is, like there are rumors going around that he is around. Have you heard from him since his retirement?
Well, we talk all the time. Mm-hmm. Like I'm very close with his family and stuff like that, and I'm helping train his son. So it'd be kind of weird if I didn't talk to him.
Okay, next up we've got Timeless Tony Storm.
Not.
Why?
Because if you like look, it's like it's another thing. You're flipping through the channels, so captivating what she's doing, and it's like help create the women's division to be such a strong asset to the company. So it's cool.
FTR.
No, they're the badass. I love working with them.
MJF.
Numpty.
Why numpty?
Selfish. I don't know. It's like there's this like video the other week of the Wembley, you know, like back behind the scenes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm like the leader of this company." I'm like, "No, you ain't leading shit, my friend."
Who would you say is like the leader now in AEW, or do you think there's no leaders?
I don't know if there's. I don't know. I don't like to have a leader. No, I just say Tony Khan.
Fair enough. Speaking of, it's Tony Khan. Where does he rank in the numpty situation?
Far from it. Yeah, that guy changed my life, and he changed a lot of people's lives. And the sooner people actually realize what the fuck he's done for everybody, they'll stop being like children, stop being so ungrateful. So
I imagine like the internet is like rabid for that sort of thing. What about the internet? Let's go with the internet. What do you think? Where do they rank on the numpty scale?
I don't know. I'm literally hardly on it, if ever. Yeah, I just like to live in my own world. So
what does that kind of like look like to you?
What?
Your world, like seems like a daily life. Like, that doesn't involve like getting hit by cars or trying to climb Mount Everest, breaking your foot. What does that kind of look like for you?
Just literally skateboarding, doing stunts, traveling. Like I'm always on the move. I'm always doing something, so I don't have time to stop and like care so much about what's going on online. I feel like if you actually have a fucking life, you hardly check Twitter. So.
I mean, facts. That is, I can't even. I work in the world.
The thing is, like, when I'm so busy, like, there's days I'm like traveling around the whole world and I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, whoa, I haven't even looked at my phone. I've been having such a good time living. So that's like a day in life for me.
Yeah, and so you've obviously done a lot of like interesting things. Like you've wanted to climb Mount Everest and all that sort of. Is there anything that you want to tick off that bucket list before you just stop?
Well, Everest is the top right now. Yeah. I really need to focus on that 100%.
And how's that training going? Because I know you were meant to do it, and then obviously it did not happen. How's that new training going?
It's good. It's just literally getting used to the hardware in my feet. It's just like, it hasn't slowed me down in the ring. And that was another thing coming back to the ring. I was like, how's this going to feel? But everything was like super chill.
Okay. And like, is there any other mountains you want to climb or anywhere else you want to? Is it just Everest?
Well, I had to climb so much mountains for training.
Oh gosh.
I had to go to like Mendoza, Aconcagua, like, Lobuche. Like I did so much mountains that are like 20,000 feet mountains. And so I did a lot of training for that. But I wouldn't consider myself a mountaineering, like, junkie who wants to do it. I kind of just want to go for the throat and go for the big one.
Yeah, that makes sense. And like, is there anything else other than like mountaineering that you would want to do? Or is there like any sort of like jumping off of things? Because you're very much like that.
I'd like to go to space. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I mean, they are setting that up at the moment. I know that they're trying to get like airlines up to like Mars. Would that be something where we could expect you in Mars at some point?
That would be, that'd be really sick. I don't know. I think it'd just be super fun. I don't know. I just trying to do like growing up and being told that you're going to live the bare minimum life, work a minimum wage job, like, and you start believing that your whole life. And then you finally actually understand that if you stick to your guns, like anything's possible. So now I'm just trying to like go overboard with it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, I'm like that at the moment. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to ask and do these things. I read up on Fightful for this. And I'm just like, why not just do it?
I'm going to do a speed run of why you should get NordVPN.com/Fightful. Listen to all your favorites abroad when you're traveling. You can shield your data from snoops and criminals, especially on that public Wi-Fi, airport, coffee shop, venue, hotel. You can also get the Nord Password Manager in case you're always forgetting your password. It's available on all your devices and operating systems, whether it be TV, phone, laptop, desktop, whatever. You can even put it on your router. They also have the file encryption tool to help protect that. 24/7 tech support, so in case you don't know how to use it, they'll help teach you how to use it. It's the fastest VPN on the planet. You can change your virtual location with just one click. Maybe the game's blacked out, you want to get pay-per-views at other prices. NordVPN.com/Fightful has all of that, and there's always a great deal going on there, but here's the best deal. 30-day money-back guarantee in case you don't like it, but you're gonna. NordVPN.com/Fightful.